Welcome to the Foul Mouth News, where the filters are off and the language is colorful. If you are offended by profanity or vulgarity in general, not to mention political incorrectness, this video is not for you. You have been forewarned. So if you have virgin ears, be prepared because they are about to be violated.
Hello, everyone. So, we have a situation of thugs be thugging. All right. And it's like, wow, this is surprising. So, a McDonald's, yeah, they kind of sort of enacted a doorbell policy, and you got to show ID now and be over 21 to go in with this Virginia McDonald's. Now they're trying to frame it as high school is what they're trying to avoid the fact that this is thugs be thugging, that this is like an inner city, the idea of the inner city thug type of situation. They're just, it's just high school kids. No, I'm sorry, but we didn't do this shit when it wasn't high school kids. Sorry, we didn't fucking tear up the local fucking, McDonald's or pizza shop or anything like that, you fucking retards. This isn't just a high school thing. This is thugs be thugging, which makes you wonder, is it more than likely that, they're from a particular, ethnic group that makes up 13% of the population? I think that might be the case. Don't quote me on that, but it might just be the case. So, this is from The Sun. It was published on May 9th, written by, it's right up at the top. I'm sorry. Chris Bradford, who's the acting assistant editor of The Sun. And the title here, Burger Off. McDonald's rolls out store doorbell policy that will see certain adults banned. You risk showing ID for your Happy Meal. Well, they are they might be a restaurant, but they are still a private establishment, and they have the right to ensure the safety of their customers. And if they're having a thug be thugging problem with people that are, in high school, because you're saying high schoolers, and they're trying to ignore the fact that in the inner city, when when you're talking high school, there are still especially in like a Democrat-run shithole, there are overwhelmingly still a bunch of fucking 18 and 19-year-olds still in high school. And they're not that far past the point of fucking sophomore if they're lucky. Hell, for a bit, I went to an inner city school, 6th grade. Well, longer than that, but my 6th grade year. What's 6th grade? 11 years old? One of the kids in my class was fucking 16, you stupid fucking moron. And he was a bully fucking piece of shit too. Thought he was going to bully me. He found out the other fucking way. Had a fat fucking 11-year-old fucking not only stand up to him, but fucking start beating on him. Oh, give me a fucking break, you assholes. Oh, well, they're just high school kids. When you have a 16-year-old fucking 6th grader, that's one of the things they're considering too. You're just trying to ignore the fact that these people are in high school, still have the child mentality, and they're still part of the high school bullshit. So anyway, let's get into this here. So they're like lead-in thing here. McDonald's customers risk having to prove their age when trying to eat inside an establishment thanks to a new policy. Okay, well, they can still do drive-through, whatever. Fast food lovers must ring a doorbell before they even step foot into the restaurant. Okay, well, you ignore the fact that, with COVID, they, did, much worse, but whatever. And this is The Sun. They're usually not that bad, okay? So, this is the sign. Ring the doorbell. Safety notice. Effective immediately. Due to repeated incidents of student violence, this McDonald's location is temporarily closed for dine-in service for anyone under 21 years of age. The decision was made to protect our staff, our guests, and our community. Adults, we're still here to see if you please ring the doorbell and a team member will assist you. We thank you for your understanding. We work to keep our restaurant safe and a welcoming place for all. Are you going to let a parent in with a small child that wants a Happy Meal? Or is this just strictly adults only? And the thing is, I completely understand it. I respect it. But what you should be doing is a child without adult supervision and not 18-year-old, like your parent adult supervision. That's what you should be doing. Okay. This, under 21, I mean, okay, I understand, high schoolers, whatever, but Do you think a parent is going to let their kid act a fucking fool? I mean, some parents would, but you get the idea. I mean, anyway, the measure has been brought into to episodes of lawlessness among students, as reported by the NBC affiliate WRC-TV. Chiefs have decided to close off a dining room Virginia restaurant to those under the age of 21. This means some people who can vote and have a driving license will not be able to eat inside the Alexandria restaurant. Well, hey, it's the idea of, a few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know what? Hey, it used to be, but you fucks don't allow it anymore. It used to be the idea of like the survival of the fittest, the jungle and the schools type of thing. And what you had was the normal fucking people keep the fucking retards in line. Whether it be the bullying, someone would always knock the bully on their ass and show them, okay? Whether it be the thug be thugging, whether it be the emo acting a fool, whatever the case may be, all right? We fucking policed our own, and this shit didn't fucking go down. I mean, what the fuck? But don't know the participation generation touchy-feely bullshit. Oh my God. The retards and morons in the fucking school, we gotta bend over and pander to them. And the people that were keeping them in line, the normal fucking people, they gotta be shit on and put in their place. This is what happens, you dumb fucking cunts. Because the normal people, like in regards to like growing up, the normal ones aren't putting the fucking retards and morons in their fucking place. Holy shit. If someone's going to act a fool growing up, before they get to the point of, they're going to be stupid enough to bring a knife or a gun with them, shit like that, they get the crap knocked out of them and go, maybe it might not be a good idea for me to fucking act a fool. This is what happens because that no longer is allowed. Anyway, due to repeated incidents of student violence, the location is temporarily closed for dine-in service to anyone under 21 years of age. A sign stuck on the window said, "Customers have been left stunned by the action taken by restaurant bosses." This McDonald's, I would never have expected it. A local known only as Bridget told WRC-TV. Bullshit. You're telling me when you're going to the McDonald's across town, all right, you're telling me you didn't expect this shit? Bullshit. We live in what a society we live in, another diner posted online. Yeah, I know. So here it is. These people are not supporting this shit. Okay, they're like, what the fuck? Like, this is what our society's come to. Yes, this is what our society's come to because of the left. The left allowed for this shit to fucking get to a point where people are going to act a fool and do stupid fucking shit. This is the end result of their policies. Unlike when you're looking at the macrocosm of their policies, minor things change too. And this is one of them. We went from being a society where no fucking retard would do this shit because, everyone kept, was kept in line by, the idea of the animal kingdom in school. Now that that's no longer there and teachers are fucking, we got to pander to these people. This is what you get. Oh, your skin's brown? Oh, you've been oppressed. So because they've been told they're oppressed and they're a victim, they act like this. And in their mind, it's because they're a victim. What the fuck? Anyway, wait. What is going on with ringing a doorbell to get in the McDonald's because of the behavior of youths and teens? Hot mess, another raged. The policy has sparked division, but scores of fast food fans appears to have backed the stance taken by McDonald's. No, it's not fast food fans. It's just Americans in general because we're sick of this fucking shit. We are completely sick of this shit. Okay, Americans that would sit there and just turn a blind eye are now finally saying good. They would just ignore it, just ignore it. They'd be going stuff like that because they didn't want to get involved. But it's you fucks have, not you necessarily, some, but the left. They've allowed shit to reach a point where the people who don't want to get involved are like, good, deal with this fucking shit. You fucking pissed them off. The go along, get along types. What'd you think? They were going to keep going along to get along, or they might not ever, and that they might not reach their limit? I mean, shit. Obviously, you did that when you flood the fucking country after you fucking install a senile old fuck who then gets exposed for being a senile old fuck and then install a DEI hire who sucked and fucked her way up the fucking employment ladder while importing shit tons of fucking illegals. You clearly thought that the go along to get along type were just going to keep going along. They voted overwhelmingly. The majority of the country voted for Trump as a result. They overwhelmingly voted for him. Oh my God, you fucking retards. Anyway, it's a shame it has come to that. But kids are out of control at McDonald's, one Facebook user said. That's a consequence for a type of behavior, another said. You don't want to be treated like a menace, don't act like one. Yeah, don't want to be treated like a thug, don't act like a thug. Don't be thugging. Diners say that the stance taken by bosses sends a signal to those intent on misbehaving. You mean thugging? Being fucking criminal shitbags who will beat the shit out of someone in a McDonald's? Oh, come on now. Whatever. Actions have consequences, one woman warned. A McDonald's spokesperson revealed the policy is enforced Monday through Friday. The restaurant in Alexandria is not the only establishment that's brought in extra measures, which they go into a one for another McDonald's. But hold on, this is their full statement, McDonald's statement in full, which they should have actually not started another paragraph before this, but whatever. A McDonald's restaurant in Alexandria, Virginia has introduced a policy banning customers under the age of 21 from eating inside. We love being part of the Edison community and we value each and every customer, a representative said. We've enhanced our Franconia Road McDonald's security measures in an effort to promote a safe environment for our customers and staff. Translation, what they did is that basically putting up those shielding and shit, like the idea of that guy with the Dunkin' Donuts recently, they're going to probably do something like that. And the customers are going to have to fend for them fucking selves. Oh, you know that's what they're going to do. This policy was developed in partnership with local school officials with oversight from local law enforcement. Excuse me? The school that turned out these fucking violent, retarded fucking thugs you actually worked with them, the same school that has bent over backwards and fostered this fucking behavior? Are you fucking retarded? Oh my God, I guess so. Ray Kroc would have went, no, lock that shit down, fuck the school, they caused this problem. He was a foul-mouthed motherfucker, be like, fuck you. I mean, what the fuck? But the policy was developed in partnership with local school officials with oversight from local law enforcement. This serves as a temporary fix as we work towards a long-term solution for all. The only long-term solution is just keep them the fuck out. Unless the schools want to fucking start punishing the kids for being thugs, and the parents want to fucking handle their own shit, handle their business, that's the only thing you can do. Because it's not like McDonald's can fucking whack a thug aside the head and tell him, stop be thugging. I mean, you're obviously talking like that, so they understand because they don't speak proper fucking English while they're beating the shit out of someone trying to eat a fucking Big Mac. But anyway, McDonald's chiefs in Flatbush, New York brought in a policy that bans shoppers under the age of 20 from stepping foot into a restaurant unless they come with a parent and are armed with an ID. But, okay, little kids, I'm sure they give exceptions to, but whatever. Bosses took action after cops responded to hundreds of calls at the location. And locals revealed that students used to riot in the restaurant. Yes, and this affects their business. This affects their bottom line. And because of the fact that these Democrat shithole cities won't do a fucking thing, they're allowed to get away with this shit too. Because these fucking restaurants, New York City, if these people be thugging like that in New York in a fucking fast food joint, the cops don't even bother really showing up because they're told not to deal with this shit. Because, oh my God, if they're Browns people, they're innocent, innocent, perfect little snow angel fucking children. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, Amber Hussein, the restaurant manager, told the New York Post that groups of teens used to throw ice at fellow diners and smoke cannabis. It was a crazy scene, she said. Target's chiefs also banned teens under the age of 18 from stepping foot into a Brooklyn store, per the Post. The measure also attracted backlash, with some describing it as dumb, and security guards have reportedly been told to usher out customers who are underage. Well, yeah, you know what? Good riddance, to the thugging shit. Okay, this is a different fucking era. People are fed up with your fucking shit. All right, McDonald's would have sat there, before Trump and allowed this shit to continue. They wouldn't have locked down the store. They would have told the franchisee, don't fucking do it. We're not going to let you. They would have allowed for that franchisee, for their business to go tits fucking up because of this shit. Okay? They would have. Because you look at all the Starbucks. Those are not all corporate stores. They made franchisees deal with the homeless shit. They told them, oh, it's company policy. You got to let homeless people fucking bathe in your sink and fucking leave shit-covered fucking towels on your floors and shit like that. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here.
If you've made it this far and haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also, feel free to subscribe over on the other platforms where this channel's content is uploaded to, as well as subscribe and follow over on sites like Minds, Gab, and Parler. Links to each are in the description.